Good morning. This is Cindy, and welcome to Maker Monday. And I just need to tell you that I just finished creating a video in which we did these very cool tags for a Christmas journal that I am currently working on. And halfway through the journal, or halfway through the filming, the camera flipped, and oh my glory, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. So we're going to put those aside. I'm going to show you what I'm currently working on. I have a completed Christmas journal and I've completed a traveler's journal. This is the next one that I'm working on. And I just thought I'd show it to you. And I've got here, I've got a piece of ribbon that can work as a tuck. These were a lot of fun. So this whole, all of these papers come out of the Peppermint Stripe collection from Recollections. And this is old. I got this a long time ago, a couple years ago, I think. And it's got some really cool stuff in it, but it also has these, it has these, which are really neat, except that, how am I going to use that in one of these? They're 6x6s. They're really hard to use. And then I thought, well, you know what? A 6x6 can be cut down to a 12x6 and make a page. So that's what I did, although I had to cut off a little bit off the edge. I did not cut off as much as I probably should have, but if you see on here, a lot of these pages are a little bit wide, and that's okay because we're going to put lace and stuff on the outside. Once we do the front and we do the lace, I don't know that will stick out so much. So at the moment, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Nothing's sewn in, nothing's permanent. This is a piece of wrapping paper that I put lined paper on. And then it says 100% recyclable. Check your local recycling facility. Apparently, I'm the local recycling facility because I'm reusing it here. And I put a little bit of washi along the edge just to give it a little bit more stability. A little collage that I put in here. I have this green envelope that I have just kind of folded in half and opened up. What was cool is I got these envelopes recently from Goodwill. It was $1 for 24 of them. And I thought, okay, those are going in my Christmas journals. This is a napkin that I used. It had two sides to it, and I just backed it onto some cardstock. I'm a little concerned because it's frayed down a little bit down here, but we'll see. It may be all right. And then this was a piece of computer paper printed. This is another cool little tuck space down here for a little card, maybe just a little tag. And then you always end up with these extra long pieces when you cut things off. And so I just folded one of them up as a fake envelope. So when you pull that out, it just opens up. And then there's a little coloring page. And there's the other half of that. I just did this. Again, I added this on camera. This little piece here. And then, of course, my camera goofed up, so you aren't going to see that. And this was really cool. This is another tuck space. So when I made these, one of the things that ended up coming out of it, there were 3-ply. 1-ply was just plain paper. And then 1-ply, I don't know where it went now. Oh, there it is. 1-ply that came out had this imprint on it. And I thought that was really cool. So I took a piece of it and I backed it onto a scrap of that wrapping paper, put a little washi to give it a little more attention there. And then look at that. Now I've got a nice little tuck space. So that was cool. That is the wrapping paper again. I'm trying to use up as much of the old stuff as I have. I've got so much of this. The ribbon, these came from the Christmas tree store. There we go. It came from the Christmas tree shop when it was going out of business. I think they were, I can't remember if they were 50 cents or $1, but whatever, they weren't $3. They were cheap. And oh my God, I bought everything that I could find. I was not the only one. There was another woman there doing the same thing. She took one of the stores, because they come to the store in these cardboard boxes. She took one of those boxes and just filled it up. And I didn't quite go that far, but boy, was I tempted. And I'm probably going to be sorry that I didn't. But normally I would only do this once in a journal. I did it twice in here because I just love these ribbons. They're just the coolest thing. So anyway, I won't do another one. I'm not going to put another set of ribbons in here because I did that twice already. So what I think I'm going to do while I'm sitting here talking to you, I already made these journal cards and I'm keeping them simple. So there's 3 journal cards and 2 tags. I'm going to need a couple of taller journal cards. So I think I'm going to use this piece and make a taller journal card. And I also have this, which I want to cover, which I think I might just cover that top in washi, but we'll see. Okay, so today we're going to, I got locked up there. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. I think I want to go with, yeah, that side. I'll just set that aside. We'll use that for something later on. And this is going to be a big journal card. Let me do my edges. It's going to click a little bit. Sorry about that. And if you look closely at this paper, you see that it maybe got, I don't know, moisture in it because it's kind of speckled. That doesn't bother me, but it might bother some other people. Okay, so what do I want to do here? How do I want to cover this? I have this nice long piece that's not quite wide enough, but if I put it here and cover it with that, I can stick washi around the outside. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this rather than glue because I want to make sure it's going to stick. And the glue stick may or may not work, and I want to come all the way down. I'm not going all the way up to the top because it has this really cool whoopsie, I have picked up a, hang on, let me see if I can get that out of there. Come, don't stick, don't stick. You know, the trials and tribulations of journaling. Okay, now I'm going to stick this paper right to it. I came out a little too far with my glue, so it's going to be a little messy. Okay, I'm going to let that kind of dry a little bit. I want to check my height here. Okay, that is going to stick out over the top, so I think I will go ahead and cut it off. I was going to do like a tag type thing and have just use it, but I think I'm just going to go ahead, slice it right off, because otherwise it's going to stick way out of my journal. So there we go. And we'll just do it this way. Okay, and we'll cut the bottom off. There we go. And we'll set that aside for a journal card or some such, or maybe even a pocket later on. Okay, so I have all of these washies. I do want to get rid of these guys because they're going to just be in my way. Let me grab my washies. I like this. I really do think but it's not as sticky as I would like. I don't know that I want to use it. So I'm going to set it aside because that's a possibility. Because I don't have very many in here that are very wide. And I do want a wider washi. This is too red. I do have the candy cane kind of idea. Don't like it as much. What else do I have in here? Nothing that I really like for this purpose. So I guess we'll go ahead and try this, guys. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And we start again, right? Here we go. Okay. I want to come down like this. Hang on, let me put my top on here or I will have a bubbly mess. Okay. Cut that there. And because I know this doesn't stick very well, I definitely want to use glue stick on this, because this is not the most sticky that I've ever had. I don't remember where I got this. I think it came in one of my thrift store hauls. There. Okay, let me cut off my top here. Trim up my bottom. There. Get rid of those before I try to glue those into something. Okay, that looks, actually, I like that. That's looking nicer than I thought it was going to look. Oops. Okay. We'll trim this up. Come on. Okay, I need to move you back into frame. I need you to hold still. There. And we're going to add in our glue. And I'm being a little bit generous with that glue. Okay. There we go. I'll bring you over. So far, so good. So I'm actually filming this on Saturday. There is a hurricane bearing down on Nova Scotia. I have friends in Nova Scotia. I'm a little concerned about them, but I'm sure they're going to be fine. And this one I'm going to cover up that piece down there. They've already lost power once. And gotten it back, so hopefully they will keep it. Okay, that's not as straight a cut as I would have liked. Let's cut that a bit straighter. I'm doing it this way because I want to make sure I cover up that blue. I don't want that to show. Yeah, so this was an old sticker. This actually the trees that I have on here, those trees, that was this is the sticker piece on that. Okay, not quite as straight as I'd like, but better than nothing. Okay, I'm going to put this. I have no idea where it went. No idea. I've got a mess over here. I'm generally not this messy. So I guess I'll just stick you there just to get you out of my way. I have a page that I put all of this on. Okay, I want to straighten you up too, because you're the other half of that not straight cut. And now where'd you go? There you are. Okay, still not tremendously straight, but it's closer. Okay. That's too much, which is okay because this is not straight again. All right, I think we're good to go. Now, I have to decide if I want to put additional decoration on here or not. And I think at this point I'm leaning towards not. That's not straight. Not even a little bit. Problem is this is wavy and it's really hard to see what. Let me stick it there. and then see if I can get it to straighten itself. If I can see through it. Sorry, I'm not even in frame. There we go. If I'm using the light from the window to see through it a little bit. There we go. Now I'm straight. Well, straighter. Okay. And there we go. We have now the basis for a journal card. Now, do I leave it like that? I don't. It's silly. I have some other pieces over here. I have this. These are all the long stripes that came off of different pieces. You know, I think I'm going to leave it at this point. I might choose to add more to it later, but for right now, I think we're going to leave it be. And for here, I want to find those pine trees again. Got this great big huge pine tree that I have not used on anything. Oh, I like that. And then I have some pine cones that we can scatter around the bottom. Of course, they're kind of big pine cones, but here, I've got a littler pine cone over here. I think that might be finished just like it is. So there, we've made 2 journal cards and big journal cards, two monster journal cards that will go in. Where's that one piece? Certainly they both could go in here. That fits there, and this fits there. Could also slide that right in there. So yeah, some nice big journal cards, and I have the other little journal cards as well. All right, I think we're going to call it for Maker Monday. We have made a bunch of things. I realize you didn't watch me make these, but I made those this morning. I have made these 2 journal cards. I've added a bunch of stuff in here. And I think we're going to call it quits for the day. On Wednesday, there will be a walkthrough Wednesday this week because I do have a completed Christmas journal to show you. So that will be on Wednesday. On Friday, I will be back again. Remember, I am posting on Mondays and Fridays with the occasional walkthrough Wednesday, where there does happen to be one this week. And I guess that's really it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Oh, while I'm talking about subscriptions, when I hit 100 subscribers, I am giving away a single signature journal to one lucky winner. So make sure you have subscribed. Get your friends to subscribe because I'm not doing that drawing till I have 100 subscribers. And this, by the way, the winner will have a choice of a couple of different journals. I have several of these that I'm going to be offering as a choice. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when the next video comes out, although I did just tell you there's going to be one on Wednesday and one on Friday, and hopefully again next Monday and next Friday. But if you want a subscription or want to know when exactly they come out, you can hit that notifications button. And make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. All right, this is Cindy signing off.